All right. What's up, players? So today I wanted to open up discussion a little bit about the new Mac Pro that Apple just announced 2 days ago at their keynote. And I had this thought, all this, obviously, I want you to think about this from the pro audio perspective. And in the keynote, obviously Mac Pro, they're trying to market this to professional users, and they're also trying to, market it to media creators. Now, as far as my understanding, a media creator is it can be anything involved, like either with audio, with image processing, with digital rendering, with video creation, video editing, audio editing. There's so much that entails in that. But I don't think at all this machine is directed towards audio people. They kind of came up with a new connector, but that's strictly for video purposes and for higher data transfers between more than 2 GPUs. But how does a GPU, benefit us as producers or audio editors or mixing engineers, mastering engineers? I started to think, okay, what's our priorities when it comes to the machines that we use for our work and our workflow? It's RAM and a processor. Okay. Now you'll think, well, Lewis, the Mac Pro has 28 core processor and 1.5 terabytes of RAM. Heck yeah, I'd take that any day. But not for 40 whatever something grand they're probably going to ask for it. We need processing power and RAM to have more tracks and to have more plugins. That's it. Now, with companies like Analog, UA, you start seeing this sort of pattern where they're trying to implement more of processing on your interface and start offloading off your computer. Kind of like in the early days of digital recording, it was more about print the sounds that they were getting with their outboard and their hardware to digital. I also started to think with 1.5 terabytes of RAM and all this crazy processing power, we could have freaking 600 tracks of audio with 600 plugins on each track and all this stuff. But we don't need that. We don't need that at all. I see people the top of the top, the best of the best, people like CLA that are having their mix assistants prep their mixes and bounce them down just to 48 tracks so he can mix just with 48 tracks. I don't see the need to this is where I'm starting to think that there's just such a fine line of where computer technology and computation is getting so fast that us as artists, audio engineers or editing and all that stuff, our workflow can't keep up with how fast these computers are getting. Now, in the past, I'm not gonna lie, I've been all over Apple. I love their stuff. Just, one of the main reasons was Thunderbolt connectivity. So most high quality interfaces in the market right now are all Thunderbolt connections, right? And we can record more simultaneous tracks because of having that higher bandwidth through Thunderbolt and higher transfer speed. We can daisy chain other Thunderbolt devices. Right now in my setup, although it's not a Mac, and that will bring up my next point, but I have daisy chained an external hard drive where I run my sessions, which is daisy chained to my interface, which is daisy chained to this monitor right here. So it's kind of baller to have all that in just one single chain and not compromise anything. But yeah, that brings up the next point. Windows has Thunderbolt connectivity now. Supports Thunderbolt connectivity all day. So $6,000 starting price for the Mac Pro. All right, yeah, it has really nice Intel Xeon workstation processor, but 580 GPU, that's what I got in my computer, and I've had it for a year. I don't think this hits the mark for us audio people at all. I understand for the video editors, for the, you know, digital processing and all that stuff. Well, those are my 2 cents. As far as, you know, the audio world, it's clear how a lot of engineers, producers, and people that are in the more professional aspect of creating music are shifting towards building custom systems and with Windows and stuff like that. And you can tell Apple is starting to shift, you know, their priorities to other things and to make their money in different aspects, not maybe so much with hardware. But that being said, you know, please drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts. I wanna see what people's opinions. I want to read them. I want to see what's going on. What do you all think about this? And shoot, even throw down there what system you're rocking and how long you've been using it and how it's working for you in the Studebaker and all that stuff. And yeah, let's open up the debate. All right, thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this video, you know, hit that subscribe button. Check out the other videos and stuff. Hit that like button if you can. If you hated this, just hit the dislike too, so I know I can start creating other content. But thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.